Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. I will be spectating a game or two of Mephisto. Mephisto is a friend of mine and also a very strong player. He's at over 2200 MMR at the moment, ranked 9 in the world actually, on the MMR leaderboard. He plays pretty much a lot like myself, so I can very much relate to his playstyle. Kind of standard for the most part, and a lot of focus on just countering what your opponent does. And yeah, and let's see how those games are going. Let's spectate like this for this match from Mephisto's perspective. Mephisto is cost control specialist with Stormcallers and Arclights and added some crawlers. And the opponent is Giant specialist with crawlers and Mustangs. Alright, let's see how this goes. Cost-controlled Arclights, kind of awkward into the Mustangs here. Opponent added some marksman, by the way, or one marksman, I guess. Not good enough to take down those Stormcallers though. Some potential good giant items here for red maybe. However, red is skipping. Really wants those credits this turn. These two items could still be good for blue here as well, but would need to unlock a unit this turn or next turn or something that could actually really benefit from either one of those. It's not really anything on the board that's too important for these items at the moment. And red is going for a round 2 Overlord. Interesting. I mean, there's no anti-air here, so let's see what Mephisto is going to add here. Unlocked fangs, so yeah, this might be a rough round here. And actually isn't even buying fangs, just more crawlers and another Arclight as well. So just fully going for chaff clear and Mustang clear and distraction. So chaff on his own side. But yeah, now there's an Overlord, which is not going to be good here for blue. Also attack enhancement was picked on the tower here. Kind of offsetting the debuff from cost control. Still not enough to one-shot Mustangs though. Still slightly off, it's very annoying. However, as long as the Stormcallers hit, the Mustangs just go down anyways. And yeah, this is still kind of a clean round for blue, except for the Overlord, of course. So Overlord is winning this by default. At least not enough XP to level the Overlord to level 2 here. Not yet, at least. Heavy Mustang, strong card for red here. So yeah, Mustangs might survive for quite a bit longer now. And 2 more packs of Mustangs were added as well. However, Incendiary Bomb coming down by blue here. Going to probably take out all crawlers as well as the Mustangs. I think even heavy Mustangs will not survive driving to this thick of fire on the ground. And blue is adding Phoenixes to deal with the Overlord. And even more phoenixes. So 3 packs of phoenixes now. Also a barrier coming down because of the incendiary. So protecting against the fire potentially. And yeah, these are all going down. Not this entire pack though. Also, this Overlord just one-shot 2 of the phoenixes. Positioning was a bit awkward there, that the phoenixes engaged first. However, it's still enough. Phoenixes are really good at dealing with Overlords, and also multiple Arclights, and with Stormcaller support can also take down the heavy Mustangs on the other side as well. So far so good for blue here. Countering everything that's on the board. Very solid counterplay here. Red is skipping once again. Neither Top Supply nor Range Specialist, both really strong cards. Or even redeployment could be decent. To move the Overlord away from the Phoenixes here on the side or something. But yeah, one of the cards, so Top Supply or Range Specialist, would have been a good idea in my opinion. And yeah, Mephisto is in a comfortable position and is ahead. So he picked up Top Supply Specialist to kind of hedge the situation. So even if he starts losing a little bit here, he will have quite the economy advantage later on if the game goes on for longer. And more Stormcallers getting added here. And Stormcallers in general also a good idea against Giant Specialists. Because, yeah, all other Giants except for the Overlord take good damage from Stormcallers. And, by the way, a Fortress was added this turn, so it's kind of perfect to get more Stormcallers here. And the Fortress is getting the Anti-Air Barrage, or got the Anti-Air Barrage tech upgrade to take down these Phoenixes. Got one and hit the others as well, but they didn't die. Also one Missile Interceptor turret here, kind of negating good chunk or some chunk of the Stormcaller shots here. And it seems to be enough now on the right side. With the Fortress and the help of the tower. Oh, the tower is going to fall though. Right? Is it? No! This tower debuff. Oh, never mind, still. I think that was the bug again, right? I think this tower only died because of the bug. The shot from the Phoenix was mid-air while it was debuffed, and then the Phoenix died to the marksman. And because of that, the shot that was mid-air dealt full damage to the tower. Otherwise, I don't think the tower would have died there. So that's a bit unlucky here for Red, losing that tower, 100 credits. However, won the round though, kind of convincingly otherwise. Fortress really helping. And also, by the way, blue is cost control, so these all deal less damage than they should. Plus, they are all only level 1, the Stormcallers. However, Stormcallers also not necessarily needed to deal with Giants. They are just nice to have, kind of, or can deal with Giants, but a better and more consistent, strong answer is the Melting Point, which blue is getting here with the range tech upgrade. So it can lock on pretty fast and deal with those Giants from a range, from a safe distance. However, only one Melting Point on the right here. Left side is going to get completely wrecked here, I think. Because now also a Fortress and an Overlord on the left. Let's see if the Melting Point can do the work here. Also temporary range buff coming down from the tower, so even more range, especially for the Melting Point. And yeah, it's locking onto the fortress right away before the crawlers can get past to block the melting point. Mustangs though, kind of annoying, especially level 2, they do not die. They take so long to die here, even from all the arc lights as well as the Stormcallers. I feel like upgrades are really needed here, so level ups on the units, both on arc lights as well as Stormcallers. I would level all of those, especially for these Mustangs. They need to die quicker, in my opinion. However, still good enough. Range melting point, too good. But Mustangs definitely held out for way too long. Amplifying core coming down. Very strong giant item. All good items here. Though super heavy armor is kind of meh. It can be very strong, but at the same time not against melting points really. And also Subterranean Blitz now on the crawlers. That just makes me... just confirms my point that I already made for the Mustangs. So really should get all the level ups here, on the Arclights especially, but also on the Stormcallers in my opinion. Or probably just get fire on the Stormcallers, let's be honest. If there's just fire here, it helps a lot. It will not kill Subterranean Crawlers and leveled heavy Mustangs. Not really, at least. It will definitely help though. So maybe fire on the Stormcallers would be nice, but also the levels on the Arclights. And Ground Cannon coming down on the Overlords here. Ground Cannon Overlords, once they lock on, they deal so much damage. And deal out damage so quickly and take down melting points as well. For that they need to get in range though. And the melting points with range and once again temporary range buff from the tower though will be at a safe distance. So this will come down to the chaff wars. And with the Subterranean Blitz Crawlers and heavy Mustangs, might be enough to get the big hitters here close enough. So the Overlords in particular at the moment with the Ground Cannon. And yeah, Crawlers do actually delay all of this quite a bit, as well as these heavy Mustangs. So melting point still not locked on. And now the Overlord is locking on to the melting point. However, is it enough? It's still not enough though. I think the Ground Cannon actually still didn't hit the melting point, but instead shot some other targets. And yeah, still good enough here. Also, let's vote, because people are voting against Mephisto for some reason. I feel like it does definitely look better for Mephisto. Plus, there's still not even fire on the Stormcallers. Just that one button press would help a lot in this scenario. And even without it, just now Mephisto won the round. And Mephisto's getting a nuke. Also, plus Mephisto has top supply specialist, right? So he's ahead in economy. So the longer this game goes on, the more ahead Mephisto is in economy. And yeah, nuke coming down here. Red really low on health as well. This could very well be the last round potentially. That being said, more fortresses, and the fortress is getting the barrier upgrade. So maybe the barriers do not go down quickly enough for the nuke to actually hit everything. Overlord will go down though, because Overlord is not protected by barriers. And I need to turn off chat. Charge shot coming down on the arc lights. And also some arc lights were leveled, I'm pretty sure. Also, this melting point is now level 3, by the way, with amplifying core, so quite the big boy. temporary range buff once again, because it's so important. It's so good. On the melting points especially. And more arc lights were added as well to better deal with the chaff. So not even going for the fire. It's not needed. Chaff clear now good enough with all these arc lights. And left side, one right side. This is level 3 heavy or amplifying core melting point held out for so long. And still with tower debuff, by the way. Look at this. Tower debuff is going and this level 2 overlord is still dying. Fully ramped up melting points just deal so much damage. They can even take down giants, other giants, with tower debuff. It's pretty insane. Alright, yeah. Just managed the chaff clear better this turn because of more leveled arc lights with charged shot, which actually makes a difference here, so they can actually more quickly kill the subterranean blitz crawlers as well as the heavy mustangs, of course. And yeah, then just the range melting points with additional range from the tower taking out the giants. So yeah, GG's, well played. Let's spectate another one. Oh, I didn't participate in time. Should have voted earlier. Alright, already in another match. Let's go. By the way, I just got a message from Mephisto saying that I get cost control versus heavy mustangs so often. It's amazing. Yeah, that's really awkward. Already, cost control versus mustangs in general, because the arc lights don't one-shot the mustangs anymore, is already a pain. And then heavy mustangs on top of that is actually, yeah, they stayed alive for so long there. Let me guess. The opponent here, minus null, is going to pick this one. Giant Specialist with Phoenix Fangs. It's really good, in my opinion. Well, Supply Specialist here is also really good. Okay, yeah, Supply Specialist actually. Mephisto is Heavy Armor Specialist with Crawlers and Mustangs. And the opponent, yeah, Supply Specialist with Arclights and Phoenixes. And once again, by the way, Mephisto being Heavy Armor Specialist with Mustangs, these Mustangs will not get one-shot by the Arclights, which is very big. So it can make quite the difference here. Interesting. I need to ask why Mephisto likes to put the crawlers so far back here, behind the towers. Just seems like it's so much more likely that they will not split from the tower if you put them this far back. Or maybe I'm stupid and it's the other way around. I'm not sure. Or it doesn't matter at all. No clue. No clue. I need to ask though. It's quite far back. I've seen, and I do it myself sometimes, to put it like 1 or 2 spaces back behind the tower, but this is a lot. So there can fit another pack in here, so that's probably why this exact distance. But yeah. Let's see how this goes now. Snipers were added, marksmen, to deal with the Phoenix and the Arclights. Both good targets. As long as the crawlers out of the way, and crawlers out of the way already. So this is looking like a very clean round for blue here. Yep. Also all these Mustangs, low HP because of surviving a Arclight shot. Deployment Specialist for both. Yep. Can get a lot of value out of it. Especially if you get it early, when you still want to add some chaff units. And Arclights. 2 Arclights here. for blue and 2 packs of Stormcallers for red. And another pack of crawlers because, well, and you can deploy a 3rd pack because of deployment specialist. Where's it going? Oh, and the flank here. Yep, it's uncovered, unprotected, and they will come in and take the tower for free. So this positioning is a bit awkward. However, the Stormcallers taking down the marksman right away, and now also working on the Mustangs. So Stormcaller's really good here. Tower falling now though, but not a lot left. So Stormcallers were super good here, taking down almost everything quite quickly. Orbital or heavy armor or extended range Stormcallers, sure. Orbital for blue, extended range on the Stormcallers for red. Let's see how Mephisto handles these Stormcallers. And for now, that's also what I would have done right away. Distraction crawlers in the front with mobile beacon. Also, in this particular scenario, it's double value because these crawlers will attract all the other units here. So especially also the crawlers from behind the towers. And they will walk towards the middle where the orbital is going to land. So this is kind of double value this round. And yeah. But also after this round, it's still going to be these distraction crawlers with mobile beacon there. So the Stormcallers will not take down the marksman right away. Oh, that's another interesting. I remember this name from like a year ago or 2 years ago even, or even more, from so long ago, from Minion Masters, from another game that I used to play, and also Mephisto and also this person. We were all Minion Masters players at some point. And Orbital is landing and hitting quite a bit. Yeah, also taking down these crawlers and this Arclight as well. Yeah, Orbital just wrecked everything. Just the Stormcallers safe on the outsides there, but they are also getting rushed now because nothing else was left. So yeah, Orbital just kind of single-handedly won this round. Oh, also, by the way, Phoenixes were added by red. And yeah, Orbital, pretty good against Phoenixes as well. So curious to see how this round goes now though, without the Orbital. Speed Specialist for red. And Amplifying Core for blue. Range on the Arclights and more Stormcallers. Okay. Red is going for a range fight. So Stormcallers in general, very high range, but also extended Stormcaller range. And now also the Arclights with extended range. This is... Mephisto needs to get in, basically. And also, he's positioned so far back that will actually be quite a bit of time for red to deal out damage, kind of uncontested. Let's see how this gets solved here. It's kind of problematic here at the point at this moment for Mephisto. Where did this go on? Oh, okay. Of course, Amplifying Core once again, Mustang item. It's not like you would put it on Giants or anything. it goes on Mustangs. Of course. And also Phoenixes were added here. Phoenixes definitely help. As long as the air war can be won here. So if the Phoenixes go down, if the opponent's Phoenixes go down, Mephisto's Phoenixes can clean up. But also Phoenixes in the flank here. In the top, once again, getting the flank in for free. Red really needs to protect the flanks and not wait until after the flank came in. So this should have been protected already. It's very bad to keep your flanks open like this. It can get punished so heavily, especially if you let it open for so long that in later rounds you can still get flanked, and in later rounds there's so much on the board that you can take a ton of damage. And yeah, a lot of damage just came in, kind of for free because of that flank. Heavy armor for blue and skip for red. Heavy armor is... what's it going on? Mustangs? Where's the heavy armor going on? Oh, okay. Maybe this one. Vulcan getting added now. And yeah, heavy armor going on the Vulcan. And all the chaff is kind of getting sucked towards the middle by these crawlers. And with the Vulcan just behind, it will be able to clean up all of the chaff here. All of the crawlers. And with those out of the way, especially the Phoenixes can target some good targets. And now Fangs here, or were they? No, they were not there last turn. So Fangs here now, and here's a sentry to protect this flank. Also, by the way, charged shot on the arc lights here. Once again, this match as well. And sentries coming down, taking down 2 packs of Stormcallers for free. And look at this. All the clumped up crawlers in the middle. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Vulcan taking them down all. Also this arc light took down a ton of them as well. And chaff is gone completely. And now it's Phoenixes just taking out everything else, basically. Other Phoenixes were stuck here on the Vulcan, I think, in the middle for a moment. And that gave these Phoenixes and the 1 or 2 marksmen here on blue's side the time to take down the opponent's Phoenixes. And now only blue's Phoenixes alive and can take out everything. Vulcan's still dying though, to the Stormcallers. Range specialist, even more range for red. Red really likes the range here. Extended range on everything. And range specialist now as well. And nuke once again coming down from Mephisto. Going to close it out this turn maybe. Also, let me turn off chat. I said it earlier, but I still didn't do it. So this could be the final round. Mephisto pressing the advantage here. Opponent down below 1000 health. And once again, keep in mind, this one round where the Phoenix flank came in, so much damage was taken by red, kind of for free. So red wouldn't be this vulnerable to losing this round to the nuke if that flank was covered. So if red was at a higher health here, Mephisto would have maybe also not picked the nuke in that case. Because he might have not been able to close it out. But here he sees the chance. Not sure if it's going to work, but at least that's his plan at the moment here. And Phoenixes getting the range upgrade to win the Phoenix Wars maybe. However, actually, Phoenix is also with range now on Red's side, and Red has range specialists, so Red actually has more range on the Phoenixes. So let's see. Also, there's a bubble here on the right, which will actually probably not fall in time. So the nuke only is going to hit like 2 arc lights and 1 pack of Phoenixes. And crawlers here coming in on the very far outside. Kind of distracting for a long time. Now also distracting the Phoenixes here, the leveled Phoenixes. They do not want to get stuck on crawlers. And yeah, tower falling. And only 2 Phoenixes left. I think the chaff clear was... or Blue's chaff clear is so focused on the middle, and I think there were crawlers both on the left and on the right, probably, that were very distracting. But I like this. Game is not over yet, so it can still get interesting here. Enhancement module for Red, getting some free upgrades here. Let's see if Red is going for the economy shenanigans, where you sell the upgraded units for free credits and then reuse the enhancement module on another unit. But it doesn't look like it. And yeah, there's on the far left and on the far right, there are no arc lights or anything to deal with chaff. Actually, there's only this crawler pack. There's no crawler pack here on the right. This 1 pack of crawlers here did so much on the left side. Acid coming down. And even more range on the Stormcallers. Now also range enhancement and the range specialist and extended range Stormcallers and the tower. This is literally the longest range Stormcaller you will ever see. I think that's the highest possible. 282 meters. Look at this. Look at the range. The Stormcaller can shoot past this tower, basically. I have never seen so much range on a Stormcaller. This is ridiculous. It's a bit overkill, I think, but... Actually, what? Did these Stormcallers just snipe this tower? What? Did this just happen? Did these Stormcallers shoot this tower? Because of all the range. Holy... That's... I have never seen that. That's basically the Stormcaller tower snipe cheese whatever strat, where you put the Stormcaller at the front line to snipe the tower quickly. However, this was in a standard position and just had so much range, and that's too much damage. No, holy crap. Look at this. Look at this. What the... I have never seen this. I wonder if this caught Red by surprise or if this was planned by Red. With the extended range or the range enhancement tag as well as the temporary range to get the range to be able to snipe this tower. Holy, I've never seen this. This is so funny. Stormcaller shooting right away at the tower from a standard position like this. Oh, this is crazy. Alright. Good match. I like this. Not happy that Mephisto lost, but this was very funny. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.